What's up, everybody? My name's Caleb.
I'm Nick.
And welcome to Tool Time Tuesday.
Alright, this project here is, you can see, the top shock has completely removed itself from the frame. So we're going to start by removing the bolt down to the bottom. Get the shock out of here so we can remove the top portion. And then we're going to get these lines out of the way, cut the bracket off the frame, and we're going to use the Taboo Customs little frame plate and new shock tower and get this all put back together. Open this wrench will catch onto something. There we go. Voila! Now let's get that out. Probably have to cut it. All right, now we have a little better access to this bracket up here. It is demolished. Unfortunately, these fuel lines are in the way, so we have to be really careful of that. We're not going to drop the tank because I don't believe that's worth it. We're gonna have to cover everything up, make sure we protect it from all the sparks and welding. We'll start by cutting this off and see where we're at.
All right, Nick, you've been down here, you've been grinding, you've been sawing, you've been successful.
I have been successful.
Why don't you show the people what you did?
I will. Over here on the driver's side, we have cut out the top spring or shock mount. It was a pain, but it really helps if you remove the fuel filter bracket, which was here, and I was trying to work around that and it was miserable. But once we removed that, I was actually able to get the angle grinder in there with the cutting wheel, unfortunately without the handle, but we made it work. 4 good cuts and the whole thing came out. So now we're gonna use the Taboo Customs
Right here, bud.
piece, which they sell both the shock mount and this kind of frame cap. So that's gonna go right there, like so. And then the shock mount is gonna go on top of that. Something like that. Yep.
They get the idea.
They get the idea. Just like that. It'll be nice.
Oh, upside down.
All right, it's this one.
Yes.
All right, redo.
There
redo.
it is.
There it is. Just like that.
Beautiful thing.
It is.
What a guy. Now, while Nick is out there welding around, this is the old shock, which is still good. It's rusty, but still good. But the old shock tower piece is still in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in a vise and see if I can ugga this off. If not, we're gonna have to cut it. But I'm gonna work on that while he's doing that. Oh, yes. I successfully Save the nut.
Proud of you.
I might have bent this a little bit, but probably not. That was there before me for sure. And there it is, folks. That's what happens to these old YJs. But I was able to get the nut off, no problem. But yeah, now we got the new one on there. And let's get this shock back on. We'll be replacing the shocks in the future, but this one's still good, so we'll be using it for now.
Saved a little time by welding the shock mount bracket to the frame repair plate, and then welded the frame repair plate to the frame, and it is good. So we put that shock back on. We have not put the fuel filter skid plate back on yet because we are about to be welding up here, so most of the stuff is going to come back out again. So most of these lines are just zip tied here for now, but it's good to go.
Sweet. All right, guys, so we actually did not film an outro for this video, and I'm seeing Nick again after this Tuesday when this video is going up. So you guys should definitely check out Taboo Customs products if you have any rust that you need to patch. They have a bunch of products, so go check them out on my recommendation. They've been like an awesome company, and their products are really, really good. But the shock's in, it's riding well, but we are gonna be ordering new shocks, so stay tuned for that. There's a ton more coming up on this Jeep, on this budget restoration, so like the video, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.